Heck yeah, dude, lit vlogs.
Hello, Did I already film this? It's day 1 of week 3 of lit vlogs, and I didn't really film that much today because the most eventful thing that happened is that I washed my hair. And I'm gonna need to trim my bangs and like paint my nails again, but yeah, honestly, I'm trying to finish Rape of a Lock, and I have like 6 pages to go, which is technically like 12 because it's like 2 pages is in 1 page. And that's all I'll be doing today because synchronous classes were suspended today because of like a typhoon. So yeah, I didn't really have anything to film except we watched another episode of Twin Peaks season 2 after a long time. And I just started watching Modern Family. It's hilarious. And yeah, I didn't really do a lot today. I bought rice. Why am I telling you this? Gucci's here, and yeah. I'll see you tomorrow when things are much more eventful and worth talking about. Oh yeah, I've been conversing with group mates about group works, so wow, that exposure is really bad. Holy crap. Yeah, a lot of things in the works for group works. What? I can't say that I hate it, can't say that I love it either, because I don't like being responsible for the demise of other people, but I also hate doing work. Just in general. But yeah. Rape of a Lock by Alexander Pope is really good, by the way. I'm loving it so far, and I have a few quotes that I would love to share with you probably tomorrow by the end of the week. We'll see. See ya. Hello! It's week 3, day 1, and I trimmed my bangs last night, and I'm with Lulam here. He's wearing a little shirt. Showered him yesterday. Washed my hair yesterday. I'm wearing a new house shirt. It says I'm not okay, because when am I ever? And the laptop is with my sister upstairs because she's doing an achievement test. So I can't do much right now except I guess attempt to read it on the cracked iPad. So I just need to finish reading Rape of a Lock, then I'll go to Pretentious Young Ladies and talk to my group mates. Thank you for the tail in the face, sir. Talk to my group mates about group work. Sorry for the terrible exposure. I am in my mom's room. And yeah, I just wanted to give you a little quick update. And I hope you enjoyed the rest of the vlog. Yee. Oh yeah, I'll give you an update later on like my progress on the readings and everything. I'm only only started editing week 1 today, but it's going to be up by the end of this day, which is Tuesday. Wait, no, it's not day 1. It's day 2. I'm so embarrassed. It's day 2. It's day 2 of week 3 of lit vlogs. I'm sorry. Louise over here scratching away. I might have to get them next guard because they're socializing with their dogs, so I gotta keep them safe. Sir, are you okay? Him. Hello. He's okay. He's okay. A little scratchy scratch. He's alright. He's okay. The little baby. Little paw. Show your little paw. Oh yeah. Him. Oi. Okay. He's alright, y'all. Don't worry about it. He's okay. He'll be fine. Maybe you need to drink water, sir. Water? Are you thirsty? Okay, see y'all later. Why? What's wrong? Tell them what's wrong. You sneezed in my face. Hello? Sir. Sir Mustache. You're hiding, huh? You're hiding. I'll steal your paw. Ooh, she's sassy. Ooh. Let me hold your paw. I'll steal your little paw. I'll steal it. Oh, she's sassy. I finished Rape of a Lock a while ago. I think I'll be reporting on Canto 2. Hope so. So right now, I'm about almost halfway through Pretentious Young Ladies, I think. Wait, no, actually I kind of just started, but I read a lot of the introduction parts in the context of everything. But anyways, there's a quote here that makes me laugh. Cathos is talking to Georgibus, saying, "As for me, uncle, all I can say is that I think marriage a very shocking business. How can one endure the thought of lying by the side of a man who is really naked?" Same. Just makes me laugh. And like, when I imagine their voices too, I think of like Bridgerton-esque voices and outfits, so it's even more hilarious. It's a really good story, by the way. So, yeah, it's by Moliere. Check it out if you want. It's hilarious. It's satirical, so. Marquis says, "And this?" He gives them his powdered wig to smell. And Madeline says, "It has the true quality odor. It titillates the nerves of the upper region most deliciously." What? Mans is offering his wig to be smelled.
Just imagine this part with grown-ass men saying, yes, haha, while embracing each other. Okay, but let me just read this part to you. "It is true that we have seen one another at work when there was need for it, and in places where it was hot." Mas, looking at Cathos and Madelon, "Aye, but not so hot as here. Ha, ha, ha." What the freak?
I mean, welcome to day 3 of week 3 of Lit Vlog. So yesterday was a huge day for me, because mostly I was just sitting in the living room binge watching Modern Family and painting my nails. So when my sister came back with a laptop, I just went straight for it, finished Rape of the Lock, finished Pretentious Young Ladies, and finished Iliad Book 1, so. And then I have 3 texts that I need to read for my art appreciation subject today. And then after that, I'm going to read East Hope and Belsi and then Phaedra. So I'm so excited because I'm actually on time. I have class today at 4 o'clock. And I have to meet with my group mates in my art and philosophy class at 3 p.m. online, obviously. And right now I'm editing Lit Vlogs week 1, and I'm feeling a little bit cool, like cool in the head, because I've been able to write in my journal more and write a little bit of songs and do some watercoloring. and I hope that I'll be able to post on my art account as well. And yeah, just a little update. Hopefully I can finish editing this now so it can finally be up. And Gucci's here. So yeah, I'll update you later. Hopefully I will get more stuff done. I'm sorry that I keep saying like almost the same thing every single time. It's just that there's not really a lot of stuff that happens. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Intermission by my sister. So anyways. Yeah. I really want to get more stuff done. Bye. Y'all help me. I can't get up because the little baby's here. Welcome to day 4 of week 3 of Lit Vlogs, and I just wanted to share something really quick with y'all. It's from Howell's form, and here's a quote. It just goes like this. Okay. Basically, I'm gonna give you some context first. Roger Fry was part of the people. Was a part of that movement of the post-impressionists. I mean post-impressionism, right? So before that, everyone was like into paintings that reflected real life. So apparently, he was all about old masters and stuff too. You know, the ones that are really good at like their craft and what they do, and were really able to show a realistic painting. So everyone loved Roger Fry for that. But suddenly, when he introduced like, you know, the post-impressionist stuff, everyone was like, is this a joke? Like, it literally says here that Virginia Woolf wrote in his biography that some people had to be escorted out of like the premises because they were laughing at the works. So here's a quote. Fry, whose lectures on the old masters had made him the darling of the cultured public, was now considered a traitor. He reflected ruefully that they viewed him now as either flippant or insane. Indeed, the accusation of anarchism was constantly made. And it made me laugh because they're basically gatekeeping works. The point of this reading is trying to say like, what's the point of post-impressionism if anyone can understand it? They liked realism because to make a work, a sculpture, you had to have some kind of like prior knowledge of like Greek or Roman mythology, so it made you very eloquent and very refined. So now that the post-impressionists are like woman, and then it's just like a blob, they're like, what is that? Oh my god. So basically they're gatekeeping because they don't want people to just be able to understand art, because it gave them a social like, it gave them a sense of like, you know, wow, I can't even like verbalize it, but you get what I mean. It's a really good read. I'm at like page 6 right now. It's like 23 pages long though. That's pretty good. So yeah. Paint a beautiful picture of Lulam. Email your Lulam fan arts to seance and the kleptokids at gmail.com. Thanks. Look at that beauty.
I'm not picky. You can paint me or sculpt me, and I don't care about the art style. I still love it. Love you. So, I want to say to all my fans and supporters, please buy me new shirts and stuffed toy. Love you.
So this is my favorite part from John Berger's The White Bird. Yet we do not live in the first chapter of Genesis. We live, if one follows the biblical sequence of events, after the fall. In any case, we live in a world of suffering in which evil is rampant, a world whose events do not conform our being, a world that has to be resisted. It is in this situation that the aesthetic moment offers hope. That we find a crystal or a poppy beautiful means that we are less alone, that we are more deeply inserted into existence than the course of a single life would lead us to believe. I try to describe as accurately as possible the experience in question. My starting point is phenomenological, not deductive. Its form, perceived as such, becomes a message that one receives, but cannot translate because, in it, all is instantaneous. For an instant, the energy of one's perception becomes inseparable from the energy of the creation. The aesthetic emotion we feel before a man-made object, such as the white bird with which I started, is a derivative of the emotion we feel before nature. The white bird is an attempt to translate a message received from a real bird. All the languages of art have been developed as an attempt to transform the instantaneous into the permanent. Art supposes that beauty is not an exception, is not in despite of, but is the basis for an order.
I'm hungry as crap. I'm about to have dinner. It's super late. Like, I have to eat a sandwich because I don't want to cook rice at this time. It's like 12 now and I'm getting an itchy neck because I went to the grocery today and I ran some errands, paid bills and such. I feel all sweaty and gross. And today I didn't really get that much work done, which I feel bad about, but at least the Wi-Fi is fixed now, so I hope I'll be able to attend classes now properly. Tomorrow got stuff to do. I gotta attend to my group works. Here's the thing, okay, the pacing of like the individual subjects are fine, but when you throw in group works, I'm just scared that my lack of motivation will affect other people's grades, and I don't want that. That's the last thing that I want, so I'm gonna try my best to pull my own weight, because I need to meet with my group mates tomorrow for I mean, my group mates in philosophy just met like today and the other day, so I won't be doing that, but I will be doing the actual work tomorrow. And then I need to read Phaedra, and I need to read Bill C and East Hope, but probably on Sunday. And I need to do my paper that's due on Monday for Lit 32 on Sunday. And then I also have I have a group work in Lit 32, I have a group work in philosophy, I have a group work in art up, and I have a group work in Lit 42, but that one's not yet a thing. So the thing I need to worry about the most is 32, philosophy, and art up. But like the most urgent one is probably like philosophy and then art up and then 32, because like the deadline for 32 and art up will probably still be on Sunday, like our group deadline for like all of our inputs. So yeah, I'm tired and I'm kind of sad because I don't really have time for myself, because like I'm always rushing from one reading to a group work to a reading to a group work, and it's kind of making me a bit sad because I don't really have time for my actual self, because I'm also running errands and stuff like that. But this is life. This is what you came to see. You came to see the reality of the suffering and the itchiness of a sweaty 20-year-old. So I hope that you're doing fine. Right, did I forget to mention that this is day 5 of week 3, so the rest will just be weekend stuff, and I'll update you. I'll be giving you my tip of the week. Yeah, sounds weird, but yeah, I'll be giving you that on Sunday, and I'll see y'all. Hopefully I get everything done. I'll try to finish my art appreciation module tonight, but I also want to go to bed on time, so we'll see. At least I was able to work out today, so that's a good one. And a more cute outfit, so Goodbye. This is my dinner. It's a vegetarian burger patty, and it looks depressing as frick. Vega, please don't take this as an insult. I love you. I buy all of your products. They ran out of meat-free balls, so I'm forced to like eat patties. But like, I love it though. The dogs love it too. Sponsor me. It's not really a day, but it's the weekend, Saturday. Guess it's technically day 5 of week 3, and I want to die because I spent like the whole afternoon going through the art up module, finishing it, doing the collage, doing the group work. Wait, no, am I okay? Yeah, I did art up, and I also did philosophy with my group, like for queer theory, and it basically took up the whole afternoon. And I'm gonna try to shower now and do my other group work for Inlet 32 and art up, because I'm not done with that one, but I think I might be done with the philosophy one unless we need to edit some more stuff. Plus I have this other paper that I have to do tomorrow and a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna pluck my eyebrows and everything, and there's just not enough time for me. Like, y'all might be like thinking, oh, you're always complaining that you don't have time. Like, do I look like I'm exaggerating? Do I look like I'm exaggerating at this point? Like, I mean, I seriously like don't have the time to like, oh my gosh, I didn't even do like the full moon ritual yet. I should really do that so that I can actually shower, so set my moon water and like the crystals. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna get copyrighted because my sister's playing music from Beach Bunny. Yay, I'm gonna go now because I don't want to get claimed. Hello, it is the last day, it's Sunday of week 3, and I'm going to tell you my tip of the week now, but I will share with you the quotes of the week because it's multiple, because I really can't narrow it down because it was just such a good read, and I'm going to share it with you. I'll film this tomorrow because my battery's about to die and I desperately need to eat dinner, do my full moon ritual, and a bunch of other group works that's due tomorrow. So my tip of the week is don't forget to take breaks and do what you love to do. Sometimes that requires sacrificing a little bit of time from your academics, but in the long run it'll be worth it because you won't burn out. And it just hurts a lot more when you keep putting it off and then you just witness yourself be slowly drained by everything that you're doing. So what I did this week was I did more journaling, I made a little bit of time for watercolor, and listening to music more while doing my work, and it really paid off and I don't feel like absolute garbage. So don't forget to just take it easy on yourself and just know that there are a lot of people struggling too, but don't forget to see yourself as a person as well who, you know, has a life outside of school, because it's easy to lose sight of that when all you do is stare at a screen the whole day, and that's something that I think you really need to constantly remind yourself in times like this. So good luck, and I'm not gonna say goodbye yet because I'm gonna share with you my quote in the next video, and that will be my last video for this week. Bye. I mean, not bye. Hello, I'm filming this on day 1 of week 4, but I'm going to tell you the quotes. I'm going to share with you the quotes from Howell's Form. Yeah, I forgot the other author, but I'll just leave the name of the text and the author here in case you want to check it out. It's a really good text that I have so many favorite quotes from. Here's one of them. It may be difficult to explain precisely, but there is something about the melody, the pace, the texture, the arrangement, and the instrumentation of those two very different pieces that moves us in very different ways. He's talking about Canon in D by Pachel Bell and Eric Clapton's Layla. This helps to explain why music is such an important part of so many people's lives. It helps reflect and even create our moods for the day. Music can express or even create our feelings in ways which it is almost impossible to put into words. Stuff like this, hear music being described like this, it's literally the reason, one of the big reasons why I am a musician. And there's more. Oasis Noel Gallagher agrees. Okay, this is talking about how words are only a contributory part of the whole concoction. That's a quote. Oasis Noel Gallagher agrees in an interview with Q Magazine. He explained that when he wrote a new song, the riff came first, then the melody, then the problem of the lyrics. So Oasis is a band that's about the sound and feel of the songs more than what they say. Gallagher agreed it was all about emotion, and I totally agree, because I used to think that lyrics were the most important parts, because usually when I write a song I do lyrics first, because I don't know, I think I'm more inclined to write words first. I don't know why, because I'm not the best at composing, to be honest. It's like not my forte, but I don't really have a choice. As a musician, I have to get better at it, and I have to like experiment with it. I think the reason why I'm not that good at it is because I never really experimented, because I'm scared. But not as much as before. I'm way more confident in my ability to do that now than before, as you can see. Okay, here's another one. If Cézanne, for example, paints a still life of a selection of fruit on a rumpled tablecloth, he is not drawing our attention to the quality of the fruit. We do not, it is to be hoped, react with emotion to a particularly fine example of a pear or an apple. That made me laugh. What Cézanne is doing is using the apparent subject matter as a vehicle for an exploration of his real concern, form. Painting, then, should be like music for the eyes. This is why Fry thought that servants might be better at understanding post-impressionist painting than their educated employers. I really like the idea of post-impressionism, by the way, and Roger Fry, I would love to read his book. Here's some more. To be sure, a degree of knowledge may add to our intellectual enjoyment of a piece, but primarily music takes its effect by washing over us and communicating directly with our emotions. It takes only a degree of openness, perhaps even innocence, which is so true. I don't even need to explain that further, just feel it in your heart. When looking at the paintings of Cézanne, Van Gogh, Matisse, and so forth, the educated viewers of 1910 were unable to get beyond their fixation with realistic correctness, because they were really obsessed with like accurate representation. Here's another one pertaining to Fry. Art, he argued, was an expression of the imaginative life rather than a copy of actual life. The imaginative life was clearer, freer, and purer than the actual. Art appreciated emotion in and for itself. It was necessary, then, to give up trying to attempt to judge a work of art by its realism, but to see it instead as the expression of emotions in their own right. So beautiful, right? Okay, that's basically all of them, I think. Wait, no, oh my gosh, there's so many more. So much more. I shall not say too much about color here because our illustration is in black and white. This is because monochrome, as opposed to color, photographs help to keep the cost of this book down for students. I included this because it just made me laugh. It's like so self-aware. And here, to describe indigenous art as primitive presumes that it was only made as it was because the artists had yet to progress to a mastery of the illusionistic techniques of Western artists within the last 500 years. Which is true. It's so dumb to compare like indigenous art to realistic representations that the West perpetuated to everyone. Yay! And more. Here. It should come as no surprise at all to discover, therefore, that Jackson Pollock was an alcoholic who died in a car crash in 1956, or that Mark Rothko suffered increasingly from depression and took his own life in 1970. I started reading this quote in a very enthusiastic voice, forgetting that this was actually depressing. So, a moment of silence, because this is actually really depressing. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this real quick because it's true that, you know, artists have their fair share of struggle with mental health, and Jackson Pollock and Mark Rothko were actually post-impressionists who had very distinct works of art, very distinct styles. So if you want to look them up, their art pieces are actually really good. And it's hard to describe, but just look them up. Or maybe I'll leave 2 photos of like their works here. You know. Okay, here's some more. The double nature of painting. And I have never prided myself upon my unchanging constancy of attitude. This is perfectly fair, commendable even. Artists and philosophers change their ideas over time, and so why not the critic? Dogged constancy is not always a virtue. Real insight, on the other hand, tends to evolve. The question of who was right, therefore, is neither simple nor even a good one, because this is when Roger Fry changed his mind about like art, and I forgot, but I just like the quote itself of it's okay to evolve no matter what your field is in. It's okay to admit that you don't believe in the same things that you used to, and I think that's so important for me as a literature major and as a sorry about that. I had to back up the video because my phone ran out of storage. 16 gig life. Okay, so sorry that this is really long, but I'm extremely passionate about the quotes that I'm sharing with you, so I hope that you'll find something that you like and or enjoy, and it inspires you to read this text and, you know, dig deeper into Roger Fry and inspires your own art, maybe, you know. Okay, so here's the last. Deep emotions were intentionally communicated to the viewer and so created a special tie with the artist. We feel that he has expressed something which was latent in us all the time. Is it all the time or all this time? Because it's blurry as heck. I'm sorry. Latent in us all the time, but which we never realized. That he has revealed to us ourselves in revealing himself. Isn't that so powerful? Like, by consuming an artist's art, it creates a special tie between both of you. Isn't that so crazy, but makes so much sense at the same time? Like, we feel he has expressed something which was latent in us all the time. Don't you feel that when you see a piece of art, a photograph, or listen to like music, or read a story, and you're like, so that's what it was. I've never really thought about it, but somebody actually put it into words, put it into writing, put it into visuals or something. That's how that is. It kind of solidifies something in you that you never really realized was a thing. And that's so cool, because that's literally what art does. And yeah, which we never realized, that he has revealed to us ourselves in revealing himself. And then you realize that thing that was always there, and this other person who created this thing sees it too. Maybe not in exactly the same way, but it still spoke to you on a level that made sense to you, and I think that is so powerful and beautiful. So yeah, that's the end of this week 3. I hope you enjoyed and weren't too exhausted, and I hope you aren't asleep now, but yeah, I hope you learned a thing or two, and yeah, take care. See you in the next vlog.